Good morning, geezers and gals. Let's be inclusive. Don't want to be accused of hate speech. Snowing here in Japan again, and yet this is Monday. By Thursday, the weather horoscope is saying it's going to be 18 degrees in March, beginning of March. So yeah, go figure. The weirdness of the weather. Anyway, what's this video about? As per the title, YouTube needs to be legally regulated, in my opinion. To set the stage for that comment, I post videos of a PC game, a World War II air combat simulator, Illusion 2 Battle of, and then insert the name of the module you have. There's a whole bunch of them, Eastern Front, Western Front. But you basically fly around in a World War II airplane, shooting down other airplanes. It's World War II. So I've been posting a whole bunch of videos. They have a World War I module as well, and I did a character for that. So it has a mission campaign generator in which you can role play the career of a pilot. It's a lot of fun. It's good fun. You get medals awarded, promotions, etc. So I did a World War I series. He got killed eventually, and I've been doing a German Luftwaffe World War II one, posting up the medals and the promotions in the thumbnails, obviously doing the video of the gameplay. Absolutely apolitical, no political stuff in it. It's a game. Not interested in the politics. No racism, no religiousicism, nothing untoward. Absolutely innocent gameplay, and I did one to music. Anyway, there's quite a few of them up. I think maybe 15 at this point. And a few weeks ago, one of them got taken down, and I was issued a warning for hate speech. So I did an appeal. You can press a button to appeal, and it says within 74 up to 72 hours you'll get a response. Well, I never did get a response, but about 10 days after I'd put the appeal in, I noticed that the video had been put back up, and I guess the warning had been taken off my account. But I was never told anything, and I'd already put a replacement up for it because I thought the title is what may have triggered the algorithm to think it had hate speech in it, because I described my air combat victories as kills. So I removed the word kill. Anyway, carrying on, another one gets taken down, and this was pretty soon after it had gone up, like within a couple of hours. It was another video, gameplay footage, set to music, a music track that the owner of the music track has stated that they're happy for it to be used on YouTube, so there's no copyright strike. And the music was from a science fiction TV series. The lyrics are completely innocent, something about pain and suffering. So no problems with the music, no problem with the lyrics, no problems with any of my narration. It was all to do with the game, the combat that was going on. But it was titled Warrior Gods of the Luftwaffe. So when it got taken down and I was issued with another hate speech warning and strike against my channel, I thought the only thing I can think of is that somebody, a human, possibly the algorithm, doesn't like the title. And he can't even begin to understand how the title could constitute in any way, shape or form hate speech, especially when YouTube define hate speech quite specifically. You have to have engaged in something in the video expressing the supremacy of one group as a justification for oppressing a vulnerable group. Words to that effect. So quite specific. Absolutely nothing like that in the video at all, quite obviously. It's nothing more than footage of a game. So, okay. So YouTube use some kind of an algorithm or AI process for detecting stuff that may fall foul of their rules and regulations. That's fine. If humans are involved doing it, if it's AI, if it's some kind of algorithm, that's fine. And they'll make mistakes. We don't have a problem with that. And nothing's perfect. Humans can make mistakes. AI frequently does, the algorithms frequently do. It's all fine, well and good. We don't expect perfection, but what we do expect from a supposedly reputable company like YouTube, and certainly one of its size, its corporate footprint in the world, is that it will have robust systems to protect users, customers, whatever you want to call them, creators, to protect them for when things go wrong. So you go along to YouTube's community channel, help pages, facts, and they falsely state that if you have a video taken down for some reason, you can go to the page where the video is listed, and under the reason for it being taken down, you can hover your mouse cursor and you'll get the option to appeal. And it states in their community page, their FAQ, that you can put a reason for your appeal. No, YouTube, you can't. There is no option to give any context for why you're appealing the decision to remove the video and put a strike against the channel. There's no option for it. There's no facility for it. All you can do is press the button. It's a blue button that says appeal. You then get a message that says you will get a response, and it may take up to 72 hours with a decision on your appeal. No, you don't. I didn't get a response to the one that I put in for one that was taken down that was granted. The appeal was successful because the video was put back up, but I didn't get a notification for that. I didn't get any notification or apology. It was just suddenly I noticed it had been put back on the channel. Second time it happened, I pressed the blue appeal button and I got a response within I think it was about 30 minutes saying your appeal has been denied. At this point, I have to assume that the appeal process is not robust by any stretch of the imagination, because if it had gone to a human and the human had come and checked the video, the human would have seen the video for what it was, a gameplay video with music and nothing even remotely approaching hate speech, just nothing that could even be connected to that kind of thing, other than the title, Warrior Gods of the Luftwaffe. That's not hate speech, that's a title for a video. My God, some of the titles I've seen on YouTube, the clickbait titles, and even as egregious as some of them are, you couldn't possibly warrant taking a video down because of them. So clearly, no human was involved in the process, unless the human was acting maliciously to a level that would warrant them losing their job. They just thought, this is some guy posting stuff about World War II and he's calling the Luftwaffe pilots warrior gods. I'm not having that. I'm anti-Nazi. I'm woke as fuck. I'm just going to falsely uphold the hate speech reason for taking the video down and fuck him. But I find it hard to believe that somebody like that would be employed at YouTube and would have gotten away with it long enough to still be employed. You'd think they'd have been terminated already. There's always the chance that they've only just been employed and they're just getting their feet under the table and they started behaving like that. I don't know. But my assumption is that the appeal was handled by a machine and just compounded the original mistake. Oh, the title has triggered it in some way. It's hate speech. And the video's staying down, and there's a warning strike against my channel, and there's also restrictions on it now. None of them which affect me in any particular way, to be fair. I'm not impacted by them. Nonetheless, the principle stands that I am not able to communicate with YouTube, get a human involved, and go, oi, there's a big mistake being made here. I posted a replacement to the video. All I did was change the title. That was taken down within a couple of hours and another warning issued against me. But then by the time I'd gone to check it the next day, I noticed it was back. So the retitled copy of the same video that's still down and removed with a warning against me has been put back up again. So is this the machine doing this? Is this their AI doing this? The AI realised it had made a mistake and put the video back, or did a human see that happen and go, "Oh no, that's a mistake," and put the video back? Nobody knows, and I can't communicate with YouTube. I've posted I put a post on their community. You can't even call it a forum. I've been into it. I've looked at it. The look and feel of it is like you're going to somebody's house in the middle of nowhere. The house is boarded up. You're not sure there's anybody inside the house, but right down at the very end of a long, long garden, there's a tiny little shed, and you can write a postcard with your message on it, open the door, put the postcard on the floor inside the shed, shut the door, and fuck off. That's their community forum thing. That's the feel of it. Excuse me. So, yeah, I tried their Twitter. Elon Musk has turned that into an absolute clusterfuck. It just doesn't work. It doesn't function. I actually managed to find the password to an old account that I'd set up there. It let me log in. I tried to post on the YouTube channel, and it just kept coming up with, "Oh, this seems to have been an error. Please try again." I tried various ways to get that working. No joy. So can't communicate with them on Twitter. On their own community forum, if you can call it that. That message has been up for 24 hours now. No reply to it from YouTube. No reply to it from anyone. It's in the public area so everyone can see it. Nothing. Nada. So yeah, getting back to the original point. If YouTube are going to have a system that makes mistakes, and in my case falsely accuses a content creator of hate speech, which is quite a serious accusation, it's not being made in public. But if somebody was to see my channel and go, "Hey, that video you put up that was really, really good, why has it been taken down?" Say they post that question in the comments. Am I supposed to lie? Am I supposed to hide the reason that YouTube have taken it down? No, I'm going to say the reason. And once I've done that, that leaves it open to interpretation to the public. Oh, he says he got it taken down for hate speech, but he says he didn't put any hate speech in it. Oh, I wonder if he actually did. I wonder if he did some Nazi rant or something about how great the Luftwaffe are. So now the question exists in the mind of the public. There's a question mark over my head that maybe I'm a Nazi apologist who's been putting hate speech in his videos and is now just denying it when the video's been taken down. So, yeah, there's ramifications involved in YouTube falsely accusing a content creator of hate speech and giving him no recourse to a solution that works. The only thing I have been able to do is hit an appeal button that would appear to have gone back to AI that has made the same mistake and compounded it. So I now have a video taken down for hate speech. I have a warning on my channel. And because the replacement was taken down, even though it was put back up again, the restrictions on my channel that were triggered by that second warning still exist. I don't know what the effect is. Well, there is no effect. I'm not allowed to live stream, which I never do anyway. The number of videos I'm allowed to put up has been reduced. Well, I've never met the limit, so that doesn't affect me. None of it affects me, but it's a principle. Given all of that, all of the aforementioned, YouTube clearly have no interest in doing right, which is to allow misaccused or malaccused or wrongly accused content creators, giving them no way to correct a mistake that's been made by YouTube and letting something as egregious as that kind of an accusation, hate speech, allowing it to stand indefinitely, forever. There's no recourse. I mean, I seem to have exhausted the other than writing an actual snail mail letter to their address in California, I think it is, and that would probably just get filed in the bin. There's no system in place. And given that fact, this is when a corporation like YouTube needs to be held to account and legal regulation needs to be imposed on it. If you are going to have a system in place that makes mistakes, but not have a robust system for correcting those mistakes, then you need to be regulated. You need to be taken in hand by some government body and regulated, because you clearly have no fucking interest in providing a system that protects content creators from mistakes by your system. got that off my chest, and that's why I will leave it. Post a video. I won't hold my breath that YouTube will see it, and I won't hold my breath that even if they do, they'll give a fuck, because the arrogance of these corporations, as usual, is exemplified by their behaviour. YouTube don't care, and until they're regulated, they'll continue to not care. And when they do get regulated, then they'll start bleating about free speech and no regulation from government, heavy-handed, and it impacts liberties and free and blah blah blah. No, you need to be regulated now, because you're giving people no recourse to justice with your broken system. It's broken, it makes mistakes, and they can't be rectified. So that's what this video is for. Calling for YouTube to be legally regulated by some government body so that people, content creators, can't continue to be abused in this way. Hope you found that interesting and entertaining. If you didn't, you probably stopped listening to it about 15% of the way in. But yeah, comments would be welcome below, what people think about this. Does YouTube need to be regulated? Thank you for watching and listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!